Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto and the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 205 pounds without surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Nice, we've got the bigs and the littles. Cute. Good morning, everyone. I have only 2 more days of 1450 calories. I am still puffy. My hands are still retaining water. Plus, my muscles are starting to be sore from the workout that I did yesterday. I'm pretty convinced that it's the exercise that's got my weight up. But hopefully that means that it's not going to keep going up, that it will just retain the same amount of water. I don't know. We will see. I mean, I can't even make any projections anymore with this whole thing because I feel like everything I've said is not coming true. So what do I know? But like I said, it's a science experiment. We have a hypothesis and we are working to prove it or disprove it, as the case may be. So this morning it is really, really cold. I'm running late on everything and I have to head out right now to get keto cakes because we have 2 birthdays this week and Dave and I want to be able to celebrate with a cupcake and not have to buy Nush cakes from the store. So heading out there now so I don't miss them. I hope I won't be too late and I'll take you guys along for the ride. Way too cold to be drinking and bang in the car with the door open. Brr. Much better. So good. And no, this video is not sponsored, but this company does ship. So if you guys are looking, I think their pumpkin stuff is up for shipping on the 29th or something right now. So you should definitely check them out. KetoCakesUtah.com. So look, these are the different cupcakes. It's pumpkin chocolate chip, lemon raspberry, Snickers, and apple pie. I'm gonna have to fight Dave over the apple pie. We might have to split these in half. And then I got a box of cookies. And they come in packs of 8, and this week's flavor is pumpkin. I can't remember. I think that's chocolate chip nut. I can't remember which kind of nut. Lemon and freaking churro, guys. And what's really nice about this company is that they have all of their macros and stuff right on their website. It's not super detailed, so they don't have the fiber listed out or whatever, but they have the net carbs and the calories and the protein and fats. So most of the cupcakes are about 300 and something calories, about 35 grams of fat or 30 grams of fat, and about 8 protein, I think, is something like that. If I remember correctly, it's been a while. But yeah, if you guys want to check them out, I'm just being nice because I'm nice. I love them, and I don't know. Want to help them out. So you guys should go and order some. They're expensive, but they're worth it. Okay, I was checking their website out at the light, and I just have to say I'm totally wrong. They have full-on labels now with everything listed. All the ingredients, all the macros. What? Man, it's been a while since I haven't had one of these since January or something. Wow, pretty amazing. Guys, I just got home from getting the keto cakes and I noticed the package here and I thought it was the school books that I had just ordered for my kids, and so I popped it open and found it is not school books. It's another gift off my wish list. Oh my gosh. So I will show you guys the note first. It is from Carnivore Yogi. So go check her out. Give her some love. Thank you, Sarah. And it is a heated blanket and pillow for me to have in the car for when I'm sitting in the car in the freezing cold coming up, because everybody knows how cold I am all the time at the dance studio, right guys?
Yes, it's always so cold.
Thank you so much, Sarah. That's awesome. I feel like this week is Christmas. And thanks to Sandy for giving me the idea of posting my wish list. I would have never thought of doing that. And guys, thank you. It is bringing a lot of joy to me, especially because right now we all know that I am not able to get in myself anything extra because September is just a rough month for us. In October, I'll probably be fine and I could probably buy stuff for myself again, but he's 4. Ignore him. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye for a minute. All right, it's 2:30. Like I said, I'm way behind today with everything, and I'm finally having my first meal of the day. What was really nice is that today I was not feeling hungry at all, so I didn't have any problem pushing off my meal. But I'm about to eat, and I'm excited, so let me show you what I'm gonna have. All right, today I'm having a banana nut custard. This is made from a Premier protein shake, 100 grams of eggs, or 2 large eggs, and 10 grams of slivered almonds on top with 1 squirt of sweetener and some salt. Then I am having 40 grams of center cut bacon and 44 grams of cheese. This is Alps brand mozzarella slices and 3 sugary jellos. And that's going to be my first meal of the day. Hello everyone, welcome back. Can you believe it is my 3-week update for my reverse diet? It is Saturday, September 19th, 2020, and it is officially weigh-in day. So normally when I'm doing weight loss videos or even my maintenance videos, I only weigh in on Saturdays, and those are the weights that I count. I still only am counting those weights, though you guys have been able to see my daily weigh-ins this time in order for you to see how the reverse is affecting me. And so far, it has not been super stellar. Now, I was expecting to go up in weight when I started the reverse. I was thinking it might wait a little bit until my calories got a little bit more. I didn't expect it. I also was not originally planning to start any kind of exercise program, and then I ended up just kind of throwing the exercise in with everything else. And so honestly, I really think that's the answer about why my weight has been up. I really do not think it could possibly be fat of any kind. I think it's just water weight holding in my muscles because I have been exercising them a lot more than I ever have. Like a lot more than I usually have. You know, my dance classes started back up and I've been doing squats and push-ups and things in my house and trying to find opportunities for extra exercise outside of my normal of what I would normally be active doing. So I think that's probably a lot of why the scale has been up. Emotionally, I'm doing all right. I've had a couple of harder days this week. I think just the last couple of days have been I felt a little bit more on edge. I don't know exactly why. Normally that's a sign that my electrolytes are low and I'm having some sort of a water weight whoosh. So far, I mean, I haven't had a dramatic water weight whoosh or anything, so I don't know for sure if that's a sign that that's starting up or whatever. I don't know, but I definitely have struggled, and it's not the normal part of my cycle where I do that. It's usually next week, so I don't know. It has been a little bit emotional this week with people sending me presents from my Amazon wish list. It's been like overwhelming, and I felt a lot of gratitude, and I felt super special, and that's been awesome. It's just really nice when you have a tangible thing in front of you showing you that people really do appreciate what you're doing and like took the time to like check out your wish list, let alone purchase something off of it. Thank you guys so much. It has been like Christmas all week. There's been a lot of emotions involved in this week. And I think that's normal for life. I mean, that's just life, right? And so it's not the first time I've dealt with up and down emotions. And it's not the first time I've been overly stressed out. It's not the first time I've gotten less sleep. You know, there's lots of things that, I've dealt with a lot of times before that I'm dealing with again. So whatever, it's life. So I always tell my kids that, life is about tragedy, and it's what you do with the tragedy parts and how much you can enjoy the pieces in between that help you to live life and be comfortable as a human being. I mean, that's just how it is. So it's been really nice to feel appreciated this week and let out some of my pan up emotions, maybe, kind of that kind of thing. It's been really good. Especially yesterday, I did that. And so if you missed that vlog, you should go check it out because it was pretty cool. Anyway, I think I'm doing spectacularly well. I have to say, I have literally never been so perfect on my macros in my life. Literally down to the microgram, I am hitting these macros. Today and tomorrow are my last 1450 days, and then I will be heading into the final week of my first month of the reverse. And that will be my 1500 calorie mark. Now, if my weight is still dramatically up by the end of this week, I will then have a video talking about how I'm going to evaluate that and decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going to take a break, if I'm going to cut back, if I'm going to just continue to move forward. I don't really know. I'm going to make that decision once I get to the end of the 4th week. So that is coming up. I'm hoping for positive change, at least a little bit. I don't expect to lose weight necessarily on a reverse diet. Most people don't. And even though I started at more of a deficit than a lot of people do, I don't expect that my body is going to react that way for a long time. I mean, I was hoping, but we get what we get and we don't throw a fit. And that doesn't mean that what I'm doing isn't right. So my plan is to just see how it goes this week and then go from there. I have no firm, definite plans. This whole thing is an experiment. It's fly by the seat of my pants. I literally don't know anything that I'm doing except for I know I'm raising my calories up and I'm tracking. And I'm good at tracking, so raising the calories up has been different. But that's about the only thing that's been kind of tricky. Everything else has kind of fallen into place. Feels like it's good. It feels healthy. It feels nice. As far as tracking, it has been a lot more complicated. I feel like I'm being more creative and yet it's taking more time. A lot of times I'm like really hungry and I really want to eat, but I have to track the entire day to make sure that I hit that macro mark perfectly before I dare put one bite in my mouth. I'm definitely looking forward to not having to do that so much. I've got 2 birthdays coming up this week and I really don't know for sure if I'm going to hold back macros from other days in order to, I might have to track my whole week in order to figure out how exactly I'm going to do that. We have a party tomorrow, which is technically a 1450 day, and we have a party on Friday. So I have bought some keto cakes and some keto cake cookies. Oh my gosh, they look so good. And I'm looking forward to having them, but I'm also kind of torn, like I'm being so careful and I want to make sure that I'm really following this to a T, but then do I want to splurge because it's a birthday, because we don't have any more birthdays again until mine in November. So I don't know. I don't know exactly. I haven't decided perfectly what I'm doing about the birthdays. Tracking, though, has been different. You'll see that my foods are way kind of strange. I don't know. They feel strange to me. I guess they really don't look that much different than what I was doing before, but it just feels like I'm changing a lot of things and trying a lot of different things. I don't know. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's just all in my head. I don't know. You guys have been watching it, so you tell me. I don't know. It is definitely a learning curve having to change so often your macros. It's comfortable, and it's why I do so well in a cut, to just eat the same thing over and over and over and over and not have to ever think about it. It's super easy to track that, right? When you're changing it every single day and trying new things and trying to see where you can wiggle things around so that you can have some more fun foods, because you have not had any fun foods for a really long time and yet still stay in your macros, it gets kind of complicated. So that part has been fun, both fun and stressful, and has put off my food to later times in the day, a lot of days, because I am trying to figure everything out before I dare make any food. Today was example. I don't even think I ate until 2 today. So yeah, anyway, I do intend to get more sleep this week. I did have a few days where I was up late nights. I need to plan a little better with my editing and try and start sooner, do a little bit more on my phone if I can. It's just hard to do that, and hard to figure all that out too, because that's all new, trying to vlog for 2 channels and keep up with it all. It's hard. So that's been my main issue with the sleep. But really, I'm only missing 15 to 30 minutes of sleep. It's not a huge amount, but my body just feels like it's a huge amount. I don't know why that is, but it's enough to bother me. But sleep, I mean, people keep suggesting that sleep could be the issue for my weight being up. I don't really think so. I mean, anything's possible. There's lots of things that can affect, fluctuations on the scale, but I've dealt with sleep issues before and never had this dramatic never had it really seem to affect anything either way. So I don't know. And maybe I just didn't notice. I don't know. Like, I mean, I know a lot of things, but when it comes to reversing a diet and maintenance, I really am still a baby in that knowledge. I'm still really learning. And so I don't know everything about that yet. I mean, I could tell you how to freaking lose 10 pounds, but telling you how to stop losing and just figure out a place where you stop and you like are happy, that's not my wheelhouse yet. But I want it to be, so that's why I'm doing this. Okay. I've blathered on for like freaking 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like talk. You guys are my only social life, you know. I don't have any friends outside of YouTube anymore. Thank you, COVID. Anyway, let's just get to the weigh-in so we can discuss that. And then you guys can go on your merry way back to the vlog. All right, let's go see it. All right, so as you can see, I weighed in today at 172.4, which is like a 2.8 drop from yesterday. So can we hope that maybe it's the start of a whoosh? I don't know. That's not as dramatic of a whoosh as I'm used to having, but it's a pretty good start. My muscles are getting sore though from the activity I did yesterday, so I imagine that tomorrow it might go back up. So I'm expecting it to not cooperate. Normally I would expect it to cooperate because I'm so used to the pattern, but as we've learned, I'm adding reverse dieting and exercise, two things I normally have never done, and so I can't expect the same result with my regular, rotation of how my body handles things. I can't expect the same result until my body kind of gets used to it, and probably until I find that calorie level where I'm going to stick for a little while, because it needs time to like adjust. I keep kind of throwing something new at it and new foods that I'm not normally eating, and just a little bit more fat or a little bit more carbs or a little bit more whatever protein, and it's trying to figure itself out. Body wise, like I feel like I look really good. I did actually do my measurements today, and I went back down the half inch that I had gone up in my waist last week and an extra 1/4 inch. So technically I am smaller around my waist. It was 27.25. What? Can you even believe that? It's just like crazy. My waist is so small. I cannot even believe it does. I mean, of course it makes me happy because like it used to be like 60. So yeah. Anyway, I don't even know what it was at the beginning. It was so big. It was big. Okay, anyway. And all of my other measurements stayed basically the same, no change from the weeks previous. So obviously not a huge amount of fat loss, but not any fat gain. So winning, right? That's the idea. That's what we're doing this for. The idea is for me to eat more calories and not gain weight. So that's the idea. Now I don't imagine that I'm going to make it all the way through this reverse without putting on some body fat. I do believe that I will eventually put on body fat when I'm figuring out these numbers. And it would be unrealistic for me to think that I'm not going to, especially if I decide to keep an entire diet break for 9 months like I did last year, which I may choose to do. I expect that I will put on some kind of body fat at that point. I am just hoping that I can stick to more like, the 5 to 10 pound range instead of the 20 pound range. So that's my plan. That's my goal. And honestly, really my goal is to just kind of feel normal. Like I know that because I was obese, obviously I'm not a normal person, and that I can't eat normal, like what my brain wants to think is normal. But I would like to get to a place where I don't feel like I have to restrict, like greatly, where I feel satisfied, where my food isn't something I'm obsessing over, where, I mean, obviously I'm not like that yet, but I did get to a point like that last year. So like last year I did the cut, and then I went right to what I thought was maintenance calories, and it triggered like binging tendencies. I wanted to eat everything, and I had a really hard time keeping a control on that. So the idea with the reverse is that I will get used to it a little bit at a time and get used to still tracking it and still paying attention to it until I get to the point where I'm eating all the things that I feel like I want to eat without feeling the need to eat all the things. You know what I'm saying? So like 2,000 calories, not 3. That's the idea. So I'm trying to trick my poor little psyche into thinking that it's happy, because I want to be happy eating a reasonable amount of food. Obviously, I've struggled with that my whole life. So this is going to be an effort. This is not going to be easy. And it may take more than one go. So I don't know if what I'm going to do for weight loss in the future. My ideal idea of what I would like to do is to stay at a maintenance level calories, figure out what that is for a certain period of time, and then cut back a calorie deficit that isn't as steep. And do that for maybe either a longer time or a short stint and then back up. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts that go through my head all the time. And you guys don't need to hear all my thoughts right now. So this video is already long enough. So I'm just going to let you guys go. And I'm going to say thank you so much for all the support and for the lovely giftsies. I love it so much. If anybody else wants to look at my list, you can. I have lots of things that I want for myself that I never get for myself because I have 9 kids. And, you know, other things always take priority over me. So it's kind of fun to receive things that I normally wouldn't be able to or choose to buy because other things are more important. So all that stuff is down in the About section along with my Patreon and Teespring store, PayPal address, you name it, it's down there. And of course, don't forget to join our Facebook group for support and help on your weight loss journey because I would love to help you out over there. And I'm over there every single day helping people, coaching people for free. And I love to have you join us over there. So all of that awesome information is in the About section. So don't forget to check it out. And I love you guys, and we'll get back to the vlog. All right, everyone, it is 5 o'clock, and I am having my afternoon snacky meal thing that I've been doing. And today I am having a Built Bar and 3 sugar-free Jellos and a pick-me-up. Getting ready to head out to take my son for his very first dance ever and take pictures of him. So looking forward to that, but I gotta have me pick me up. So here we are in the world's longest drive-through. All right, check this out. This is what we've come down to. The only way you can order ice cream, you can't go inside. You have to just order it here. We're getting ice cream. Finn's friends are over here. You can't actually see them because there's weeds or something growing, but anyway, they're waiting for us to get ice cream so that we can go. We're going to go take pictures, and then they're going to the dance. Wish him luck, guys. He's going to need it. Right, man? Right? Yeah, he's so talkative. That is ice cream, guys. I'm a little jealous, admittedly. I can have cookie dough ice cream, but only certain kinds, and nothing that looks like that yummy. All right, let's see everybody, it is 8 o'clock and I am about to have my second meal of the day. I'm excited because it's pumpkin season. Literally the only thing about fall that I like is pumpkin season and Halloween. I hate the cold, and I hate that fall reminds me that the cold is really coming. So I kind of get ornery in the fall, but I will tell you, I'm going to show you what I'm going to eat for dinner, and then you'll understand why I love it. So tonight I am having 4 medium chicken legs, the skin on, and 100 grams of fresh pumpkin with a tablespoon of butter. Yummy! It's so good. Those little pumpkins are only available in September and October, so I try and buy up as many as I can and eat them as often as I can because it's so good. Really. Just cook it in the microwave. Chop it in half, scrape out the seeds, throw it in the microwave for 5 or 6 minutes. Boom. Done. Delicious. And Solé number 3. 450 milligrams of magnesium glycinate and a ritual vitamin. Solé number 4. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for checking in on me for week 3. On to week 4. Bye, see you tomorrow.